Welcome to the YouTube channel The Right Place, where creativity blooms and inspiration grows. If you're passionate about garden design and love breathing new life into forgotten treasures, then you're exactly in the right place. Today, we're diving into imaginative ways to transform repurposed, salvaged, and recycled items into charming garden art. Whether you're a seasoned DIYer or just starting your upcycling journey, these ideas will spark your creativity. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a fresh idea. In this video, we'll explore 20 unique themes where salvaged and recycled materials become stunning outdoor masterpieces. From quirky sculptures to functional decor, each section will show you how to reimagine what others might throw away. By the end of this video, you'll see your garden not just as a green space, but as a living gallery of your creativity and eco-conscious spirit. Let's get into the magic of mindful design with items you already have. One, vintage windows and doors, framing nature's beauty. Transform architectural salvage into artistic garden focal points. One of the most visually captivating ways to use salvaged materials in your garden is by repurposing old windows and doors. These vintage architectural pieces create whimsical frames that draw attention to garden beds, vines, or seating areas. Set an antique window frame among climbing roses, or hang a weathered door on a fence as a rustic backdrop. They offer character, structure, and a touch of storybook charm that transforms any corner of your garden. You can go even further by painting or decorating these items to match your garden's theme. Add mirror panels to reflect sunlight, or mount small planters to windowsills for a blooming vertical accent. Whether used as trellises, privacy screens, or purely as aesthetic pieces, windows and doors turn your garden into a stage where nature and artistry meet. Let the forgotten past become part of your growing present. 2. Broken ceramics and mosaic magic. Create stunning garden art from shattered beauty. Instead of discarding chipped plates or cracked mugs, consider breaking them further intentionally. Broken ceramic pieces can be transformed into vibrant mosaics that adorn stepping stones, pots, or even garden walls. These colorful patterns add personality and texture to your space, making each corner of your garden a unique reflection of your style and storytelling. Every broken dish tells a new story when placed into a blooming path. You can also use ceramic shards to create garden signs, decorative totems, or even whimsical fairy houses. Mix and match colors and patterns to craft eye-catching designs that come alive under the sun. Not only are you giving new life to what would otherwise be trash, but you're also creating something truly one of a kind. This art form is a joyful reminder that beauty can be born from imperfection. 3. Salvaged furniture in the garden. Turn forgotten pieces into functional outdoor art. That old chair or dresser you've been meaning to toss might just be your garden's next conversation piece. Salvaged furniture can be repurposed into planters, displays, or even artistic installations. Remove the drawers from an old cabinet and fill them with succulents or herbs. Paint and weatherproof a vintage chair, then top it with a flower pot for a creative, elevated planter stand that doubles as visual art. 'With a little imagination, even broken furniture can be reimagined as support for vines or wildflowers. A dresser missing drawers becomes a cascading planter. A table with a warped top might become a rustic bench or potting station. Each transformation celebrates the beauty of reuse and adds a story-rich element to your garden. It's about seeing the potential in the overlooked and letting your creativity take root. 4. Recycled glass. Light, color, and reflection. Bring sparkle and elegance to your outdoor spaces. Recycled glass bottles, jars, and panes offer a magical way to enhance your garden with light and color. Group colorful bottles on rebar stakes to create a bottle tree that dances in the sunlight. Fill mason jars with fairy lights for charming evening ambience. Even simple colored glass marbles embedded in concrete can turn stepping stones or borders into vibrant, glowing pathways. 'Glass pieces can also be used to make garden chandeliers, wind chimes, or sun catchers that glimmer in the breeze. Hang old stained glass panels from tree branches or pergolas to cast colorful shadows throughout the day. The transparency and brilliance of glass contrast beautifully with greenery, adding elegance and an unexpected touch of glamour to even the wildest garden nooks. 5. Repurposed kitchenware garden accents. Bring a touch of home to the outdoors. Take a look inside your kitchen cabinets. You might be surprised at how easily some of your old kitchenware can be reimagined as charming garden art. Teapots can become birdhouses or quirky planters. while colanders make great hanging baskets with natural drainage. Even rusted muffin tins can be filled with succulents or used as unique seed starters that add flair to your potting bench. 'Old cutlery can be bent into plant markers, garden labels, or wind spinners that glint in the sun. Strainers and ladles can hang from branches as mini flower pots or whimsical feeders. With just a bit of creativity, you can turn yesterday's cookware into today's outdoor treasure. This fusion of home and garden invites a warm, nostalgic charm into your space while keeping useful items out of the landfill. 6. Old ladders as vertical garden structures. Add height and character with multi-level plant displays. Repurposing old wooden or metal ladders into vertical plant stands is a fantastic way to introduce structure and charm to your garden space. Simply lean a ladder against a wall or fence and place potted plants on the rungs for a tiered, eye-catching display. This is perfect for small gardens where space is limited, but creativity knows no bounds. Ladders offer height without bulk and invite the eye to travel upward. 'For a more permanent installation, ladders can be painted, sealed, and incorporated into your garden as trellises for climbing plants like morning glories or peas. Turn step ladders into corner herb gardens or hang lanterns and trailing plants from the sides for a whimsical touch. Each step offers a platform for something beautiful, and every nick and crack in the wood adds to the rustic, lived-in feel. 7. Repurposed metal frames and bed headboards. Turn forgotten furniture into elegant garden backdrops. If you've got old metal bed frames or headboards, consider transforming them into elegant garden features. These often forgotten pieces of furniture can act as beautiful trellises for climbing flowers or as ornate fences and gates in your garden layout. Their intricate designs and vintage appeal add a romantic, fairy tale-like quality to your space, perfect for rose arches or wildflower pathways. By painting the metal in vibrant or pastel hues, you can further integrate the frame into your garden's personality. Plant flowering vines like clematis or honeysuckle at the base and let them weave naturally through the curves and swirls of the design. This kind of repurposing not only minimizes waste, but turns your garden into a gallery of textures and layers. 8. Salvaged wooden crates and pallets. Build rustic charm and functional design into your garden. Wooden crates and pallets are among the most versatile salvaged materials for garden art and functionality. Stack them, paint them, or disassemble them to create planters, compost bins, or even furniture like benches and tables. Their weathered look brings a farmhouse-style aesthetic to your garden, blending form with functionality in a sustainable and budget-friendly way. Use crates to create modular plant displays or mount them on fences as vertical herb gardens. Pallets can be transformed into a garden bar, a tool caddy, without actual tools being discussed, or a tiered plant shelf that becomes a centerpiece in itself. These pieces are especially powerful in urban gardens or patios where maximizing every inch is key, and every reused item adds purpose and style. 9. Household fixtures reimagined for the garden. Give sinks, faucets, and lamps a second life outdoors. Ever wonder what to do with an old sink or light fixture? These discarded household items can take on unexpected new life in your garden. A porcelain sink can be converted into a succulent basin or water feature. Vintage lamps, stripped of wiring, become enchanting plant holders or sculptural elements, especially when nestled among shrubs or perennials. 'Faucets and pipe pieces can be creatively used to build quirky garden fountains or as parts of custom hanging systems for lanterns and small pots. These fixtures bring an industrial or steampunk vibe, depending on how you finish and display them. Every time water trickles through a once-forgotten faucet or flowers bloom from a ceiling light, it's a reminder of how limitless garden art can be when sustainability meets imagination. 10. Salvaged fabric and textiles in outdoor decor. Bring softness and color into the garden with upcycled materials. Old curtains, tablecloths, and fabric remnants might not be what you first think of for garden art, but they can be used to stunning effect. Drape light fabrics across pergolas or between trees to create shade canopies or bohemian garden tents. They flutter in the wind and add movement and softness that contrast beautifully with the sturdiness of plants and pots. 'Salvaged textiles can also be used to make outdoor cushions, fabric bunting, or even weathered banners painted with garden quotes or floral patterns. With proper treatment and placement, these upcycled additions bring a festival-like ambience to patios and picnic corners. They are especially perfect for transforming a garden into a cozy retreat where nature and personal flair meet. 11. Repurposed picture frames and mirrors. Reflect nature's beauty and add depth to garden walls. Old picture frames and discarded mirrors can find new purpose outdoors, where they enhance your garden with a touch of indoor elegance. Use ornate picture frames to frame living vignettes. Think a group of potted plants, a small statue, or even a stretch of colorful flowers. When mounted to fences or sheds, they offer a visual break and elevate flat surfaces into artistic displays. 'Adding a mirror to your garden wall creates a beautiful illusion of space, making even the smallest garden feel expansive. Reflections of greenery, flowers, and sunlight breathe life into forgotten corners. You can distress the mirror or use broken fragments in mosaic-style patterns for a more whimsical look. Each piece becomes a window into your creativity, turning salvaged decor into reflections of your personal garden story. 12. Upcycled birdcages and lanterns. Turn decorative pieces into enchanting plant homes. Vintage birdcages and old lanterns can serve as captivating homes for plants, candles, or even fairy lights in your garden. Hang them from tree branches, shepherd's hooks, or pergolas to create a layered effect with cascading vines or delicate succulents. Their structure allows for creativity with how you fill and decorate them. Each one becomes a unique hanging terrarium or glowing feature. 'A distressed birdcage filled with moss and mini ferns offers a fairy tale vibe, while a lantern housing string lights or a trailing plant makes for cozy, romantic ambience during evening hours. These objects not only repurpose beautifully, but also evoke nostalgia, making your garden feel both magical and meaningful. It's about transforming overlooked decor into timeless, living art. 13. Recycled cans and tins as artful planters. Colorful, compact, and perfect for vertical displays. Tin cans and metal containers are often tossed out without a second thought, but they can become some of the most delightful planters in your garden. Cleaned and painted, these small vessels can be attached to fences, railings, or wooden boards to create vertical gardens full of herbs, succulents, or flowers. Their uniform shape makes them perfect for organized yet vibrant wall art. 'You can personalize cans with stencils, mosaic tiles, or decoupage for added charm. Hanging them with twine or mounting them in staggered rows brings movement and energy to small garden spaces. They're ideal for renters or those working with limited space, proving that even the humblest recycled items can make a big visual impact when placed with intention. 14. Repurpose drawers and cabinet pieces. Create miniature gardens and rustic displays. Don't throw out old drawers, they're perfect for garden art that's both practical and eye-catching. These compact, contained spaces make excellent homes for small gardens filled with herbs, succulents, or seasonal blooms. Stack them at angles or place them side by side to design a layered floral display with tons of character. The aged wood and handles add instant rustic charm. 'Drawers can be lined with plastic or landscape fabric for durability and then painted or left weathered depending on your aesthetic. You can even attach legs or mount them onto posts to create raised garden features. By combining function and creativity, these forgotten furniture parts become living sculptures that add depth and detail to your garden sanctuary. 15. Upcycled kitchen utensils in garden decor. Quirky, artistic touches with a home-style flair. Old whisks, graters, and rolling pins can be turned into unique garden art pieces that surprise and delight. Wire whisks, for example, can be shaped into flower holders or tiny hanging planters. Box graters work beautifully as lantern holders or even mini succulent shelves when mounted on walls or fences. These everyday items bring personality and a bit of kitchen nostalgia into the outdoor world. 'Rolling pins can become part of garden signs or decorative stakes, while egg beaters might find new life as abstract sculptures or hanging mobile pieces. You can paint them bright colors or let their patina shine naturally. It's a playful approach that encourages people to look closer and maybe even smile when they see how a humble kitchen tool became a focal point of garden creativity. 16. Upcycle window shutters as garden decor. Use rustic charm to frame and structure outdoor spaces. Old window shutters are excellent for adding a touch of rustic charm and structural interest to your garden. Stand them upright to create a shabby chic garden screen or attach them to fences for decorative layering. Their slatted design adds texture and can even act as a backdrop for climbing plants or hanging pots, offering the perfect mix of utility and artistry. 'You can paint shutters in pastel tones for a cottage feel or leave them weathered for a vintage, farmhouse look. Use a pair to frame a wall fountain or a flower-filled bench area, turning them into a statement piece. Repurposing shutters is a great way to add vertical dimension without building anything complex. They bring personality with minimal effort. 17. Decorative dishes and tea sets in garden displays. Add whimsy and elegance with ceramic storytelling. Delicate teacups, saucers, and dishware don't need to gather dust in storage. Give them new life as elegant garden features. Mount teacups on stakes to create bird feeders, or use mismatched dishes to form a mosaic border around your flower beds. These small accents carry a sense of nostalgia and charm that elevates your garden's personality with every piece. 'Teapots and cups can be grouped into tiered centerpieces on a table, filled with moss or succulents for an Alice in Wonderland effect. Arrange plates in circular patterns on fences or garden walls for unique decorative murals. These items bring playful elegance and tell visual stories, proving that garden art doesn't need to be large to be impactful. 18. Upcycled garden gates and iron fencing. Incorporate history and structure into garden layouts. Salvaged gates and iron fencing can be turned into more than just borders. They're architectural elements that can guide the eye and shape your garden. Use a gate as a dramatic entrance into a flower path or as a sculptural piece standing alone among greenery. These vintage finds often feature beautiful scrollwork or details that add both character and visual strength. 'You can use small fencing sections to separate zones within your garden, whether it's a herb bed, a meditation nook, or a vegetable patch. Paint or leave them raw for different effects. These pieces offer a sense of timelessness and help your garden feel both organized and artistically alive, like a curated outdoor gallery with roots in the past. 19. Repurposed light fixtures and chandeliers. Bring a touch of glamour and light to the garden. Old chandeliers and ceiling fixtures can become dramatic, elegant additions to your outdoor space. Hang them from tree branches or pergolas, fill them with air plants or small potted flowers, or retrofit them with solar-powered lights for evening ambience. This blend of indoor elegance with outdoor nature is visually striking and offers a wonderful contrast. 'For a more whimsical look, remove the wiring and replace candle holders with tiny planters or fairy lights. Group chandeliers in a seating area to create an outdoor room that feels cozy and intentional. This type of upcycled garden art is perfect for those who love drama, sparkle, and that feeling of surprise when everyday objects take on new life. 20. Salvaged ladders, frames, and planks as garden signs. Turn forgotten materials into words of beauty and direction. There's something magical about adding handmade signs to a garden, especially when they're made from salvaged planks, old ladder rungs, or discarded picture frames. Use reclaimed wood to paint quotes, plant names, or playful phrases and place them throughout your garden. Not only are these signs charming, but they help personalize your outdoor space and make it feel like a sanctuary. You can also use frames without glass to highlight handwritten signs or attach chalkboard paint for rotating messages. Mount them on stakes or hang them from trees and trellises. They're perfect for marking zones, sharing garden tips, or simply bringing inspiration into the space. With just a few materials and a little imagination, you can guide guests through your garden with artful direction. Conclusion: what a journey it's been. From repurposed shutters and chandeliers to teacups and iron gates, we've uncovered just how many beautiful, imaginative ways there are to bring life to your garden using repurposed, salvaged, and recycled items. These ideas not only help reduce waste, they allow your creativity to flourish in ways that are truly one of a kind. If this video has inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on fresh ideas here on The Right Place. Share your own garden creations in the comments. We'd love to hear how you're giving new life to old things. Thanks for watching, and remember, creativity grows where you plant it. See you in the next video.